Welcome back to News This Week in Nursing Homes. I'm Nurse Bug. CMS says some nursing home oversight will continue during the federal government shutdown, but only in cases tied to immediate danger or actual harm. CMS directed states to maintain systems for receiving complaints and to prioritize investigations involving credible IJ allegations. Enforcement actions and transfers that require federal remedies may also move forward, and states can request approval for certain revisit surveys tied to Medicare termination deadlines. However, CMS made clear that routine work, annual recertification surveys, initial surveys, most complaint investigations, and IDRs will not proceed. Activities involving the MDS and OASIS are paused, except those necessary to maintain reporting. Meanwhile, Community Health Accreditation Partner confirmed that Medicare contractors will continue processing claims, though payments linked to expired telehealth waivers could face delays. Industry leaders, including AHCA, emphasized long-term care and post-acute providers should feel minimally impacted since Medicare and Medicaid funding continues during the shutdown. Still, uncertainty has many facilities on alert as Congress works toward a resolution. CMS officially removed Section R from the MDS, eliminating 4 questions tied to social determinants of health, covering food security, housing, and utilities, shaking up skilled nursing facilities planning, quality reporting, and resident discharge strategies. CMS estimates this could save facilities nearly 31,800 staff hours a year under the fiscal year 2026 PPS. On the other hand, many operators are scrambling. These items were poised for inclusion in SNF quality reporting programs, and the removal leaves gaps in planned workflows, analytics, and staff training. Some see this as a missed opportunity, but also a signal CMS may shift data collection to interoperable systems in the future. Facilities are now faced with a choice: stop collecting this data since they're no longer required to report, or keep doing so voluntarily because they see real value in understanding residents' social risks. Many intend to keep those questions in care planning and discharge assessments. Removing Section R cuts regulatory load but also introduces uncertainty. Many providers are continuing social determinants of health screenings internally, weaving them into care coordination and prepping for whatever data requirements CMS might demand next. Just because the MDS no longer mandates social determinants of health questions doesn't mean they're no longer essential for person-centered care and safe discharge planning. A new study highlights what most Americans know. When it comes to long-term care, home is where the heart is. According to Northwestern Mutual's 2025 Planning and Progress study, nearly 3 out of 4 Americans, or 74%, say they prefer to remain in their homes if faced with an LTC event. The study surveyed more than 4,600 U.S. adults this year. The desire to age gracefully at home cuts across generations and genders, but there's a major reality check when it comes to paying for it. Only 42% of Americans overall and just 35% of Gen Xers say they've planned financially for their potential LTC needs. And even fewer, just about 1 in 3, set aside funds or made plans to provide care for a loved one. Northwestern Mutual CPO Williams Kemp called long-term care a common financial blind spot, saying that many families assume they can deal with it if and when the need arises, but that's often not the case. The cost data backs that up. In 2025, the average annual cost of a home health aide providing just 8 hours of care a day is projected to reach $101,000. And if that trend continues, rising about 5% a year, the same care could cost more than $437,000 a year by 2055. So while the vast majority of Americans want to age in place, the question remains, will they be able to afford to? Thank you for joining me for News This Week in Nursing Homes. To get more of Qsource news and info, visit qsource.org to view podcasts, sign up for the newsletter, and remember, for all of your QI needs, call the Q.